Thanks so much for joining us. I have the pleasure, actually, of introducing Idoya Fernández Elorza, partner and head of knowledge and innovation at Cuatrecasas. Thanks so much for joining me, Idoya.
Thank you, Gonzalo, for having me.
Just to intro things a bit here, I just want to share some facts with you and some personal opinion as well here. Obviously, Cuatrecasas is redefining what it means to be a law firm in the AI era. With the Celia project, you have achieved 88% adoption across 26 different offices, integrating governance, training, and customized workflows that shape the way lawyers work. So, if I may, I'm just going to start with a few questions, actually, with scaling across borders. Celia has reached, as I was just mentioning, that 88% adoption across the 26 offices. It's an incredible feat. And I would like to ask you, what strategies did you use to overcome such difference in culture, practice groups, and even geographies to achieve that level of consistency across Cuatrecasas?
Okay, since we started our AI journey in early 2023, we realized that generative AI was going to transform the way we lawyers work. So we thought that there is no transformation without training, so we started with training. And what we did at that time, 2.5 years ago, was to design AI training tailored to different practices and to different roles. So we started with seniors, with senior lawyers and partners before progressing with junior lawyers. And in a few months, everyone in the firm knew or could understand how the technology worked and how to prompt it effectively. And after that, what we did is we continue with a continuous program or training. We now have programs for beginners, for expert lawyers, and this has been the training part. In order to increase adoption and change management, we have always also worked a lot with the team. So I will say that it has been a collaborative effort. The IT team, the knowledge team, but the lawyers. So what we did, I'm in the knowledge team, but I'm part of the lawyers group. We are sitting with them. We work with them all the time. And what we did is we appointed some AI partners who were, like the leaders, and they foster adoption within their teams and also help us identifying the most strategic use cases. And also we have other associates who are our AI champions, and they have served as coaches to their peers. So with this collaborative effort, I think we have had this, what I think is an amazing number, because for us, adoption is like people who use AI more than 10 times a week. So that's the 88% of people. And they also have a high degree of satisfaction. So I think that's much more important than the number, no? The satisfaction we all have, and we all love it. So.
And I love that, obviously, top-bottom strategy, you start with the partners, then you go down, ensuring that everyone feels empowered to say, hey, we're using AI here, we're going to do everything we can to ensure that the full team across the offices, across the globe, actually embrace it and make the best use of it. So that's absolutely great. Obviously, you're a trailblazer. You've set the standards for responsible AI use. What governance or safeguards have proven the most critical to earn the lawyer's trust at the end of the day?
In our AI policies, there are 2 basic rules. I think those are common sense for everyone. The first one is that we can only use corporate solutions implemented by the Celia team and in a secure environment, and also that there must always be a human in the loop. So any output must always be reviewed by an expert lawyer before incorporating it in the legal work. But the greatest success from my point of view, has been our Cuatrecasas research tool powered by Harvey. We worked with you guys at the beginning of 2024. You were not even there.
I wasn't there.
And we work, our idea was to have our most strategic knowledge integrated with the Harvey model. So what we did was we had all our, what we call our standard documents, that includes not only templates, agreement, but also brief legal memos, including, I would say, the state-of-the-art of many complex legal concepts for all our practice areas. And that's that set of documents, which is what we call our strategic knowledge, that was integrated within Harvey, so our lawyers could do legal research, complex legal research, being sure that the documents Harvey was using to get the answers were accurate. So that was our greatest success to earn this trust you were talking about.
And I'm going to keep talking about people, because at the end of the day, everything's about people, the people using any technology. And going to you, like you've actually like redefined the lawyer profile within Cuatrecasas yourself. Like, what would you say are the key skills, the right mindset that is the most important for lawyers to thrive on an AI-powered firm as such?
I think you have talked about this before during the day, and I may disagree with some things they have been said. The first one, I think, there are some skills that will be essential in the era of AI, and I think that deep legal knowledge is essential for a lawyer. And when I say that is probably you will not need the specific data. You will not need what is this, I don't know, what is the article in the act that I have to look for. I don't need to know the case law because the machine is going to give me all that information. But what you really need to know is the foundation, the essential things of your legal system. And that means deep legal knowledge. And we cannot have lawyers without that. So then you need, of course, critical thinking and legal reasoning skills to review the outputs. Of course, digital capabilities to be able to understand how the machine works and how to use it properly. And finally, I think like adaptability, creativity, and strong human and interpersonal skills will be more relevant than ever.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, well, this has been your path, right? Like at Cuatrecasas, but something I really want us to focus on as well, if I may, is like any lessons you might have for others, right? Like, what would you tell people that are just beginning their AI implementation route? What would you say are like the key lessons here, or the pitfalls to keep in mind from your perspective?
First, I will design a strategy for the AI journey with clear and realistic goals. Second, I will follow with training, adoption, and change management, because people is the most important thing. And third, I will work on integrating your knowledge and designing custom workflows. Because at the end of the day, we are all going to have the same solutions. Solutions are similar, many of them, and we will need to have a different tool in order to differentiate ourselves from that of our competitors.
And right now, something that we're talking about is actually the future. So I'm going to make you possibly the most unfair question. How do you see things? Like, what do you think, based on your experience, if we were to look 5 years ahead, and I know that we're actually looking like quite far in time, what do you think is going to be like the key element, or the true differentiators that law firm leaders, that will actually define law firm leaders and differentiate them from those that are actually like laggards or not as ready to operate in the market?
I think that AI is going to be everywhere, so there is no option not to work with AI in the legal sector right now, and of course in 5 years' time. So AI will be embedded in all, or I think it will be embedded in all legal processes, and both corporate in-house lawyers and law firms will be using AI. So it will be essential to be an advanced user of AI solutions in order to provide the best legal services, and also, what is very important, to attract and retain talent. Because top talent, they are going to ask you if you have, what solutions are you working with, and what is your LegalTech
Stack as such.
stack.
You're offering.
So, as I said, I don't think there is an option here not to have AI.
And we're very, very happy to be supporting you in this journey, hopefully for 5 years and more. Thanks so much, Idoya,
You're
for
welcome.
being here today with us. And
Thank you very much,
well, thank
everyone.
you. Gracias.
Mhm.